Sam with 2M's and welcome to another MYXclusive interview. Woo! I'm so
What's
excited.
up?
Kasi
What up?
ang dami natin today, as you guys can see. And with me, I have a group of very talented and energetic, may I say, very energetic individuals who have come together to share their music with us. So everyone, please welcome Nameless Kids. Woo!
Hello there.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Have you
What's
had
up?
your coffee today? Yes, I have.
I have. Thank you for asking. I have had my coffee. So, sana kayo rin. How have you guys been? Kamusta naman kayo?
Really well. Super chill.
Chilling,
Chilling.
Like a villain.
making
Chilling.
music on the low. You know.
Yes, trying to make more songs for the next releases.
Wow, doing the most.
We got some stuff cooking up for everybody.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Still staying productive despite everything. And it's good to chill, diba? Ang dami na kasing nangyayari in the world now. So it's good to
Yes.
chill, diba? So how have you guys been kind of adjusting to everything? So maybe we could, actually, before anything else, let's have everyone introduce themselves to everyone watching. So who wants to start?
Hi, I'm Kyle. I do vocals and I play guitar.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Nico. I play keys and vocals.
Hello, I'm Tati, bassist and loops.
Hello, I'm Kim. I play guitar and I do vocals as well.
Hi, I'm Imai. I play drums and loops.
Yeah, so there we have everyone, Nameless Kids. But going back to my question, what was my question? Yeah, joke lang. Now I remember. So what have you guys been up to nowadays with the world, and how is it kind of adjusting to everything going that's been happening? So maybe we can start with Kyle.
Oh, yeah. A lot has changed since the pandemic, I guess, because we used to meet up and do all our stuff together, but then we
Yeah.
had to slowly learn how to cope with the pandemic, just like everybody else. And we're trying to be productive in our, even if it's supposedly downtime. So we've been trying to get better at collabing just purely online, and
Yeah.
we build our songs just sending over files and stuff.
Yeah. So how often do you guys kind of like talk nowadays? All the time, I'm assuming. Joke.
At least
Pretty much.
Almost every day.
Yeah, almost every day.
Aw.
Almost about every day.
Yeah.
at least
keeping
5
the
minutes a
bond.
day.
At least 5 minutes.
Yes.
Nothing over 10 minutes. Joke lang. No, but yeah, that's
Magsasawa.
good. You guys, diba? At least you're gonna miss each other every now and then. What? But I love that. You guys are still staying productive through everything. Now let's go to Imai. How is it dealing with everything?
Nakakapanibago actually.
Mm-mm.
Pero by the grace of God, ayun, healthy naman. And since nag-join ako sa band, parang mas naging productive actually yung life ko ngayong pandemic.
You know, hashtag goals. Yun ang goals, to be productive. But speaking of goals, gusto ko din yung pa-bangs mo ngayon, ah. I really like yung bangs mo ngayon. Curtain bangs.
Sa side lang.
Diba? Diba? I love it. But it's a good nga you guys are keeping productive. Let's go to Nico, maybe.
Everything's been going well. Lalo with the band, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm doing school, so that
Wow.
takes up a lot of my time. Tapos, and I'm trying to learn a lot of stuff within the arts. Tapos I'm learning from these people and people outside. Yeah, I feel like quarantine is bad for everyone still, and for me, but somehow I still get something out of it that's good. For the
Yeah,
least.
that's good. Yeah, that's what I always say nga na parang the past year has taken a lot from us, madami talaga. Pero it has also given us so much, like time to, for example, learn new things. So you're still in school, you
Yeah.
mentioned nga, Nico. So is anyone
Yeah,
else
I'm in
still at
college.
school? Wow, props to you for dealing with all of that, yung mga balancing. I can imagine
Yes,
ang hirap niya.
buti
Thank God.
online.
Oo,
It's
buti
easier to
online.
Yeah.
Is it? First time ko ever marinig yan na it's easier.
I mean, with with parang balancing things with other things I'm doing. Because if it's not online, I feel like I won't have the time to rehearse with these people because I'd be in school. Like, I don't
True.
have, kasi now within breaks, parang I can do a bit of music.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Parang you can balance more, I think. Is anyone else in
Yeah, and
school in the band? Or Nico lang?
Mm.
Oh, just Nico.
Nico,
Oh.
Nico.
Either lang.
yes.
Well,
But the-
Kim is technically part of school.
oh,
Some
really?
sort of school
So
in.
you could tell us about
Vocal
that.
coach.
Oh,
Yeah,
taray.
because I'm a vocal coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, vocal coach and a content specialist. So I'm working 2 jobs right now and music at the same time. So
Wow,
woo.
go girl! Like, I respect that.
Yes.
Grabe yung mga hustle mo. And aside from that, how have you been, syempre dealing with everything, especially juggling so many things on your plate then?
Well, actually, the whole quarantine, sobrang productive sa akin kasi mas nagkaroon ako ng time with songwriting kasi maybe
Mm-mm.
because of the emotions, siguro, mas
True.
naging, like, yeah, more parang inspired to write songs. So, yun,
Mm-mm.
actually productive the whole quarantine.
Mhm. That's really good. At least, no, parang you're overwhelmed with emotion. Just put it into songwriting. That's a great way to do it then. But last but not least, let's go to Tati. How has things been for you?
Siyempre nung una medyo nakakalungkot kasi super dami talaga nung change. Parang sobrang sudden nung nag-cut yung mga meetings or yung talagang actual life ng mga tao.
Yeah.
Pero in a way, parang kahit malungkot siya or syempre mahirap din yung sitwasyon, parang nagkaroon din kami ng time to concentrate more sa craft namin. Like, nakakapag ah, nakapagsulat sila ng songs, nakapaggawa kami ni email ng loops. Meron kami natututunan na bago. Tapos, mas nakapanood kami ng vlog mo, mga reviews
Ay!
mo.
Okay.
Tapos,
Hindi ako yun. Joke lang. Thanks, guys.
tapos, ayun, parang, ayun, sa sobrang haba na din ng quarantine, parang natutunan na rin natin na mag-adjust din. Na parang, yung mga ibang ways, like, kunyari, yung mag-meet kayo, dati kasi mahirap yan makumpleto talaga.
Oh,
Kesa ngayon, na parang, isang shot lang, uy, kita na
Ah.
kayo lahat. Ganun. So, mahirap pero marami din kami natutunan.
True yan. And wala nang excuse, no, na parang
Yeah.
absent sa online meeting. Like, saan ka
Oo.
pupunta, di ba? Nasa bahay lang naman tayong lahat. Which is also, sometimes has its downside, but obviously is also a really great thing. But you guys have been
Yes.
keeping busy. Sabi nyo nga na you're staying productive, you're doing a lot with music. So I want to ask you guys, how do you stay creative? Kasi ako personally, I would like to think I'm a creative person, pero minsan I run into mental block and also creative burnout. So how do you guys kind of deal with that kind of thing?
keep searching for inspiration.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. So what has inspired you guys ba?
Well, me, I was recently writing this song, and it had like a theme about it. So usually when I have like a song I'm writing about, I'll like look for inspiration for it. And a lot of it's been like, cause I like writing. This song's medyo motivational, so I was looking up like these motivational videos, and now I'm getting all these ads for all these self-help things.
Oh my god. Pero okay ka naman. That's good. That's fine.
Personalized ads are getting to
Yeah.
me. But
Yeah.
yeah, just basically, you gotta look for the inspiration. Let it fuel your creativity.
Yeah, and let it come to you then, feeling ko. It will automatically come to you. How about the others? How do you guys stay creative then?
Ako, I try to look at music from another perspective. Because parang I try to get myself involved in other platforms of art, like video production. Tapos, so parang I feel like kasi sometimes you get burnt out from doing music ng paulit-ulit. So I try to put myself in another place para I get to miss making music.
That's true. Like what I said, parang absence makes the heart grow fonder. Well, This is
Yes.
how
Oh,
we
Right,
Oh,
right,
diba?
right.
Diba? True yan. It doesn't only apply to relationships, guys. It also applies to the stuff that you do, diba? So, sometimes kasi when
yes.
you
Totoo.
force something, diba? Pag masyadong finors
Yeah.
yung isang bagay, hindi talaga nangyayari. So, that's good, Nico, that you kind of step back muna and then you try other things then. And anybody else
Yeah.
who wants to share how they deal with creative burnout?
Ako,
Mhm.
minsan parang same as Nico din kasi parang nag-branch out din kami sa ibang sa arts or
Mm-mm.
sa film kasi parang kung hihimayin mo siya like kunyari video production
Ah.
yung process niya parang ma-apply mo din siya sa music eh. So parang
Mm-mm.
sa akin kahit hindi music yung content like may natututunan pa rin ako na ma-apply ko siya sa music namin.
Mm.
Yan, parang ganun siya.
Yeah. That's true. You can learn a lot of
Mm-mm.
things, no, from other things
Yeah.
then. But
Yeah.
I do want to talk about you guys, Nameless Kids, because I was reading up on you guys, and I saw na you pride yourselves in being a band with members who all have different backgrounds. So, sabi ko nga kanina, from different walks of life. So maybe we could go through all of
Yes.
that and how you guys actually started making music. So let's start with Kim, since you are a vocal coach also, diba? You do that then as a living. So how did you actually start with music?
Medyo actually 5 years old pa lang, hilig na ako kumanta. And then I learned how to play the guitar when I was in high school, I think. High school. Tapos, the rest is history. Joke lang. Ano, hindi,
Bitin naman.
Shortcut.
also joke lang.
Bilis.
Hindi, ano, yun, nag-start talaga ako kasi my family is, they're very music-oriented. So, lahat kami dito, we play instruments, my mom and dad sing. Yun. And then, yeah. Basically, nag-start siya sa family and then, natuto akong, parang, bigla na lang akong natutong sumulat ng songs. And then, actually, nag-start ako as a solo artist. Eh. So, I play parang more on acoustic ako. And then, yung napunta ako sa band, marami akong natutunan with them when it's in terms of songwriting, producing, and yung craft sa pag-play ng guitar. So, yun pa.
Wow, 5 years old pa lang till now, diba? Now you're really doing music. Grabe. How the universe works, diba? Now you're here and we're talking about how you started making music. So that's really great since you were super young, 5 years old. That's crazy.
It's
Let's go
supposed to
to
happen.
yeah. It was meant talaga. The universe was like, you're gonna do music. So ikaw naman, Imay, how did you start with music?
Actually, I started playing drums in church. 12 years old siguro ako, or 11.
Oh.
Parang ministry siya. And then,
wow.
yeah, nag-start siya doon. And then, nung high school ako, parang nagkaroon ako ng band. Siyempre, uso nung sa high school namin na parang may band, ganyan, Battle of the Bands.
Cool.
Tapos parang, yung passion ko, yeah. Yung passion ko parang nagtuloy-tuloy na. And parang hinahanap ko na talaga siya. Nandito pa ako.
Wow, from diba, ministry, tapos naging banda sa high school, and then now you're here. Then, diba, guys, grabe talaga the way the universe works and how it just really brings all of you together. Maybe let's go to Kyle next. How did you start making music?
Well, I've always been kind of musically like oriented because my family's there's a lot of singers and dancers and people who play like instruments, especially like amongst my cousins. But I didn't really get into music until like, okay, once I was in Japan and I had a dream. I had a dream. I swear this is a true story. I had a dream that I was like on a beach, sipping on a pina colada, playing somewhere over the rainbow on ukulele, wearing a straw hat, and then I woke up the next day. I was like, bro, I woke up like, no, this needs to happen. I need to make this. This needs to happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then from there, that's when I started. But then I didn't really get into guitar until like maybe 5-6 years ago when I moved to Manila, and I didn't have much money back then, so all I had to do for fun was play guitar, and I had my little iTouch, and I would go to the coffee shop every day. Yeah, right. I go to the coffee shop, get some Wi-Fi. I'll download all the tabs, just go home and play it all.
Ikaw pala yung maubos ng net nila dun, bro.
Oh, ikaw pala.
I had a card. I had a membership card. I was lucky. My friend gave me one. He's like, you can just take it. I know you're always there. It's like,
yeah, kasi you use all their Wi-Fi, so might as well.
Technically, I owe him a coffee now. I owe him another coffee now because it's like, parang without him, I wouldn't be as good as I am now, probably.
Wow, yeah. So maybe you should reconnect with that friend and tell him where your life's at right now. So I think he'd be happy to hear that. Yeah. So I heard you were in Japan at that time, no?
I lived in Japan for 13 years,
Ooh,
like back and forth because my father's in the military. But this was in Manila at that time. But in Japan, I didn't really play much instruments besides ukulele, and I was mostly a dancer before as well. That's why.
Oh, so you're also a dancer.
Doing, get a little.
Let's go! Hey, very multi-talented guys. Kyle, very multi-talented. Oh, wow.
Hey.
Yes, let's go. I love it. Finger tapping. Let's go. But I love that. I mean, you do all come. I can see palang from mga stories ninyo. So far, you all do come from very different backgrounds. Talaga. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, let's go to Nico next.
My story is kind of different with them kasi lahat sila parang they started from a musical background, musical family. In my case, I grew up as an athlete. I played baseball since birth. Like my whole family played baseball. Tapos around the end of high school life, I got into a show in ABS that related to music.
Yeah.
And after that, I had the chance to release a track. A solo track. Then everything went so fast. After that track, the next track we released was me, Kyle, and Tati. That was like 2018. So yun. Tapos everything went into place na dire-diretso thanks to these people.
Yeah. Oh, diba? The way the universe.
So technically, my whole life as a musician, kasama ko na si Kyle, saka si Tati. Then like the latter, Imay and Kim came into place na.
That's what you call a bond, diba?
Yes.
It's a real bond. But I'm curious, Nico, sabi mo nga you grew up, you were an athlete talaga, baseball was like your life. But what became the push for you not to actually really pursue music? Kasi sabi mo nga you got into the show at ABS-CBN. So what became the push for you to do that?
It's more of a pull from the life of an athlete. Kasi I got really tired. I wanted to do something different. Kasi literally since birth, I've been playing with like my family, with my teammates. So parang sabi ko, something needs to change.
Wow. So brave. That is such a brave thing to do. Kasi diba syempre, pag nakasanayan mo yung isang bagay, and then to be able to change that, it takes a lot of courage. So props to you, Nico, for being able to do that as well. And last but not least, let's go to Tati. If I'm not mistaken, you also come from a very musical family. So could you tell us and everyone about it?
Ayun, nag-start ako mga 8 years old siya. Kasi parang walang basis dun sa band nung friend ko. Parang sabi niya, gusto mo ba mag-bass? Sabi ko, 8. Tapos sabi niya parang, 8.
What? 8 years old? Grabe yung wild yung 8. Wild yung 8 years old na bass player. But okay, go ahead.
Child prodigy.
Parang ano lang, parang friendly jam lang, ganun. Tapos parang, sige, ano tong bass, ganyan. Hindi, kakalabitin mo lang yan. Yan lang yung gawin mo, ganyan. G lang. Sabi ko, okay, sige. Tapos, hanggang sa nakamit na ako ng mga uncles ko na musicians talaga. Tapos, parang tinuruan na nila ako, nagpakilala na sila ng medyo astigma, Guns N' Roses, na parang, uy, ang cool nito, parang ganun. So ganun, parang, sobrang nainganyo ako sa music. Kasi yun nga babato niya yung image sa akin na parang, uy, rockstar, parang ganda rockstar.
Oh, wow.
Tapos, kasi growing up din, parang, syempre, inspiration ko din yung dad ko. Kasi artist din siya for a long time. Actually, parang, sobrang tagal na. So, wala akong kawala sa music. Kasi lahat ng brothers and sister ko, musician din sila lahat. Tapos, ayun na. Tapos, napunta ako sa isang band. For 6 years. Okay naman.
Yes.
Sama-sama naman kami for 6 years. Tapos nag-break ako for 1.5 year. Tapos bumalik ako sa music. Nung na-meet ko sila, Kyle and Nico.
Wow, nag-break tapos you met. Ay, wow,
Yeah.
grabe yung journey, diba?
We had to pull him back into the music game.
Yeah, you had
Let's
to
go.
bring him awaken. But if I'm not mistaken, Tati, no, your dad is the late great Rico J. Puno.
Yes.
So that's wild. I understand talaga when you said 8 years old. Na-shock talaga ako but now I get it talaga, like why you're super musical then. And napaisip talaga ako what I was doing at 8 years old. Medyo crisis ako noon. But anyway, that's nice to hear nga na these guys were able to bring you back into music. And could you tell us, kwento naman kayo kung paano ba nangyari yan? Like, you guys have all very different backgrounds kasi. So I'm sure a lot of people are curious kung paano ba nabuo yung Nameless Kids? Like, how did all of you come together?
It
Started
out as a duo for me and Kyle. We were working with the Kiko Salazar, our really good friend.
Yes.
Tapos, that was the time nga, while me and Kyle were working, we were still learning, as in from zero halos. That was the time that Tati decided to go back into music.
Wow.
So, he was asking Kiko that time, parang nagsabi siya na, I wanna go into music ulit, ganyan. Tapos, sabi ni Kiko, I have this pair na you might want to work with. Just yun, everything fell into place. We were doing music as a band with a different name, the three of us. Then Tati was playing with another band. That was Kim and sila Imay. Then after that, parang we decided kasi ang hirap rin na parang feeling ko si Tati, hihirapan rin siya na to parang divide this time with the two bands.
May mga inside joke na selos Parang sige, doon ka muna sa
Sige, dun ka na mag-rehearse. Pero hindi, we were good. As in, nanonood ako ng rehearsals.
Super supportive lang naman kami.
So when this started, you were still in that other band, Tati?
No. Bago din na band yun. Parang
different band.
Yeah, different
okay.
band.
Gets. Okay, gets. Go ahead, Nico. Continue.
Okay, na-gets ko na isa. Tapos yun, parang we decided na what if we merge na lang the two bands para rin, since okay naman kami sa isa't isa, same listening naman kami, same music, edi let's merge it. Tapos yun, naging Nameless Kids.
Ayun, yun pala yung origin story ng Nameless Kids. So, si Tati yung parang naging link. Wow! Naging link.
Oo, siya yung naging link namin.
Naging bridge.
Siya yung spine.
Wow! Kilig. Wow, kilig. But anyway, I also do want to talk about yung name ninyo. Kasi medyo nga ironic diba? Yung name ninyo.
Yeah.
Nameless Kids. Pero yun yung name ninyo. So, how did you actually come up with this name for you guys?
We were at Starbucks. Ito yung time that it was me and Tati pa lang. We were at Starbucks late night after a session. Tapos parang this was the time that we were trying to rebrand from our old name. Tapos sabi namin, we were taking so long. We came there at around 6 p.m. It was already 11, about to close.
Wow.
Tapos
we closed it out.
Umabot sa point na parang naisip ko, we were trying to find the formula kasi of names that would be good to parang the market, whatever was parang something na mapapansin. Just I decided, parang I figured na parang, bakit hindi lang Nameless? Since wala kami maisip na name. Parang it's ironic at the same time, parang nakapagod na kasi. So parang, tapos naging TNK siya, which was the Nameless Kids, which also stood for Tati, Nico, and Kyle.
Oh, I love that.
Kasi trio.
Then we figured na parang, okay, Nameless Kids, ang ganda ng name. Tapos it also symbolized na parang we didn't really care about making a name or we didn't really care about being famous or whatever. We just wanted to make music. So you want to be individuals that made art, made music without parang thinking about whether or not we get streams. But of course, we appreciate getting streams and everything. But it wasn't the sole purpose of what we were doing. So yeah, that's how we came about the name of Nameless Kids.
Wow.
Hence,
All
forget the
serendipity.
name, remember the music.
Yeah, which I think is a good thing, diba? A lot of the people kasi now, they focus on a lot of other things other than the music eh. But for you guys, parang the music is parang number one, which I think is a good way to look at it then. Kasi ako, I'm a firm believer in that eh. Minsan, I always think about the music first rather than the artists themselves, which obviously come in hand. But that's really cool that you guys have already thought of that before you even parang put the band together talaga. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But now I'm curious then, paano ba yung band dynamic ninyo? Like, how does it work when you guys are creating songs or making music? So, kwento naman kayo about that experience. So, nag-aaway ba kayo?
Dati.
Joke lang.
Depending on situation.
yeah.
Normally kasi, sobrang sakto kasi si Kyle, yung foundation niya as a musician, medyo rap artist siya. So, magaling siya sa beats, sa mga loops, ganyan. Tapos si Nico, super dami ko nakita na writer, na nakasalamuhan na writer. Pero siya yung, para magbigay ka lang na object, meron siyang spontaneous na, galing, nasulatan niya agad. So parang ako dun, na-amaze ako na parang, uy, yung bata na to medyo gifted siya, parang gano'n.
Wow.
So nangyari, nagkaroon siya ng system. So parang nangyari, may loops ako or may loops si Kyle. Kaya may loops ako, papasa ko siya kay Kyle. After ipasa kay Kyle, ipapasa niya kay Nico. Tapos tsaka kami mag-conceptualize ng topic. Ganun siya nangyayari. So pagdating namin sa studio, sulat na lang siya. So sa bahay, yung music, ganun siya.
Yeah. Oh. So I feel like it's a very organic, natural process for you guys. Parang nagiging ano lang siya. Like, let's see where this goes, which is really cool then. It's very, I feel like it's a natural process nga. You don't really have to force a lot of things to fit together. Pero you guys nga, na-mention nyo na you do like to participate in different kinds of art then. And one of the things that I noticed about you guys is that your visuals are also a very strong aspect to your band from like your Instagram. So I was doing my research, essentially stalking you guys. And yung mga visuals din nyo as a band, parang it plays a big part for you. So how important is the visual aspect for you guys, for your band?
We felt like, kasi most of the stuff on Instagram, that's Tati. That's his thing, that's his talent. Siya gumagawa nun. Tapos, since super big factor nga for us yung visuals, we team up with people. We have this group, the one I participate in with video production, Yumias Manila. That's who we work with when it comes to videos and visuals. So, inisip kasi namin, hindi siya hindi na pwede, even though music yung number one priority namin, it's not, hindi na marketable now, yung parang hindi mo in-effort yung visual. So if you're gonna make an effort with the branding of the band, it can't be just the name, it can't be just the music. It needs to be a whole package.
That's
so we
true.
try to parang be consistent with packaging ourselves into what we want. Kasi it's an expression din eh. We don't want to be parang isolated into expressing just through music. We express through visuals, through every other aspect na we can.
Yeah, especially nowadays, no? Kasi left and right, we have so many different kinds of artists, also content creators who are also really into the visual aspect. So feeling ko nga, visual aspects are also very, very important, especially for a band. And speaking of visual aspects, I do love the visual aspect of your newest single, which is called Outlaws, but I love the song even more. Not just the visual, but also the song. So could you tell us more about tungkol saan ba yung Outlaws?
This is a perfect example of looking for inspiration habang quarantine. This was written in the early days of quarantine. So, napanood ko yung series sa Netflix na Sons of Anarchy. Na super nag-click sa akin na parang, wow, sobrang angas ng love story. Even though it's bad, ang angas. And it felt like something na imposible mangyari sa Philippines.
Yeah.
So the song was written out of a desire to experience something, not really from experience. So
gets ko yun.
Kaya siya, what if we were outlaws? Kasi I felt like hindi naman siya possible Hindi ganun ang pangit rin kasi for us na romanticize yung ganun kasama na love. But it just gave us parang a hint of what if kaya, ano kaya feeling na ganito, ano kaya yung experience ng taong nasa ganitong situation.
Yeah.
So yun, it came out of wanting to experience something even though it should not be experienced. And telling a story that should not be told.
Yeah. Wow, gusto ko yun. I mean, feeling ko in one point in our lives kasi we always wanted to do something that wasn't, alam niyo yun, parang socially accepted or, alam niyo yun, parang, there's just always that desire to break the rules, to bend the rules, of course. Pero syempre, yun nga, since we live in a civilized society, syempre we can't do whatever we want. But but diba, it's natural for us to wonder about these things, yung mga what if natin sa buhay. So I'm also curious to think about to hear the other members as well. Like, have you also experienced these kinds of thoughts then when it came to not naman bending the rules, but what Nico was saying?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up I was pretty much a rebel growing up. And so it's like when we went to the studio and I went to write the song, to write my part of the song, I instantly clicked. I was like, oh, I know what to say.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, from experience.
I think that's why I wrote it so quick, actually.
Now you know, wrote from the heart. I love that.
Oh no, but it's a nice one. The concept is already, there, so it's easy to write to.
That's true. How about the others? Anybody else want to share?
Go Kim the Rebel. Kim the Rebel.
Yes, the Rebel. Yun nga, growing up, honestly, good girl talaga ako. So wala akong masyadong revelation sa buhay.
Revelation.
Revelation.
Yeah, but you said nga you grew up as a good girl, but I'm sure naman you also had thoughts na parang, paano kung gawin ko kaya to? Diba? I feel like that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. Siguro nung mga high school ako, pero nung mga high school, yun.
Yeah.
Mga minimal na mga
Yeah.
Good girl talaga eh.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Talaga.
Oh, keep it. I mean, do you, diba? As they say, you do you. That's really important. Kasi not all of us naman have a rebellious phase eh. Ako nga feeling ko, hindi ako nagka-rebellious phase. Wow!
Wow! Such a good person.
Good girl.
Oh my God, that's so I can't. Okay. Pinag-iisipan ko talaga ngayon.
Wala na rin ako maalala.
Parang wala nga talaga, guys. So, yun. But I feel like it's normal to think of stuff like that. Even just the smallest of things, diba? So, it's really cool that you guys were able to write all of that into a song. So, can you tell us more about what it was like creating the song, pagbuo mismo sa kantang to? Like Kyle said, he kind of had not naman an easy time, but it kind of flowed naturally for him, I'm assuming, after what he said.
Oh, no, I was beating myself up, but...
Why? Let us know why. Ano ba nangyari when you guys were making?
Well, it's also because it's the song where you're kind of diving into your imagination of what if kind of thing. So I'm basically playing out a scene in my head when I was writing it. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of imagination that goes into what if. But how about really creating the song all together? How was it for the others as well?
It started out kasi there was this time of the pandemic kasi there are songs that we're gonna be releasing that was written by Kim solely. Like yung the whole concept was finished by Kim, by Kyle. This one was one that I started with. So we finished with the whole from verse to the chorus, but it felt like it wasn't nung binigay namin yung demo kasi we submitted the demos, whatever they wanted, whatever the management parang thought that would be good to release. They chose this, but we figured na parang okay, this is something na okay yung song, but it doesn't really fit. It doesn't really have all the ingredients that we could give in. So since yung specialty ni Kim or the the harmonies and everything, I let her do her thing. Na parang, okay, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Just do whatever feels right for you. Tapos with Tati, sobrang ganda nung nilagay niya na baseline and everything. Kasi the chord started out from Tati. I asked, there was this period nga na parang, Tats, can you give me parang a chord loop na maganda?
Ganyan
Kasi
siya.
I was, mag-message lang ako. That's pasend nga. Tapos yung deadline parang 10 minutes after, dapat may nasandag.
Yeah.
Mga weird,
Tapos-
weird time pa, mga 3 a.m. ganun. Bro, may naisip ako bro, gawa mo akong hulop ganun.
Wow.
Siya na spontaneous.
I love it. Pero ganyan naman talaga, di ba, minsan? It just comes to you at the most random of
Yeah,
times.
spur of the moment. Tapos
Yeah,
EY
we
came
have
in
to
with
strike
the
from
beautiful
iron
drums.
Mm-mm.
So,
Yeah.
everything fell into place ng medyo smooth lang. Kasi from the time that the song was archived for so long, as in months. Let's say
Yeah.
5 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tapos
Mga una pa
the gap from arranging to recording was really short. Parang weeks lang.
Yeah.
Sa ganong span, feel namin since there was a very short time to do it, sobrang nag-click yung creative juices namin. Okay, may idea agad dito, left and right may ideas. Masarap siya sa feeling gawin. Sobrang enjoy namin siya.
Yeah.
Very
Parang
fluid.
adrenaline. Parang adrenaline
Yeah,
rush. Yung ganon.
Yes.
Like, let's go! Yung parang wired na
Yes.
kayo.
Uh-huh.
Diba?
We're
Especially
even
parang
adding
isip
stuff
namin,
to the last minute.
wow, debut. Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Even after the recording, we added some, kasi after the recording, with the help of Sir John Manalo, kasi Sir Jonathan Manalo kasi co-produced the track with us. So even after the last minute, he was telling us, okay, can you do this guitar part? Parang maganda dito sa start. Tapos nagulat talaga kami after everything, after the song was finished, yung mga in-add na details and parts, parang, whoa.
Wild.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, I see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yung rap part wasn't really part of it. Tapos, sabi, yung genius si Sir John, sinabi niya, Kyle, gusto ko ng rap part dito. Tapos, Kyle stepped in with a
On the
W.
Yeah.
He had like
Take it
30 minutes. He had 30 minutes to write the rap part. Sobrang bilis. Galing ni Kyle that doon.
Wild. That's wild. So I love
You know
it.
what's
Like,
funny is actually my parents had called me in the middle of writing that. I was like,
and
oh yeah, now I remember my rebel side. Okay, let's go back into this.
I love it. That's so funny. I mean, it seems like a crazy time for you guys, really being able to finish the song. But the song is so good. It's super nakaka-LSS. Like when you listen to it, you can't get it out of your head. And of course, also with the help of Sir Jonathan Manalo with that whole rap thing. Great, so good, so good. And I do also want to talk about the music video because I found it so good also and so interesting. And favorite part ko doon is that dance that you guys do. Feeling ko
Nagkamali pa ako.
mga 30 seconds into the music video, feeling ko that dance so good. So can you tell us more about the music video?
Isn't it infectious?
It is. How did you guys come up with that dance? Wala lang ba?
No,
Where did
no.
that come from?
It was the director's idea.
Wow. I love it. What was your guys' reaction when they said na sasayaw kayo?
Yes.
Parang
Sinabi ko na,
Gusto ko
sabi ko
umuwi.
nung last minute na pinapagawa ni Direk, gawin mo to, Jason, hindi na gawin nga. Sabi ko, pwede bang hindi na lang po? Sabi ko. Kasi hindi ko talaga siya makuha. Sobrang nakakatawa. Kulit.
Pero I love it. Yun talaga yung nag-stick sa akin eh. Aside from the other things. Pero naging talaga yun. So kwento naman kayo guys about how you came up with the music video and what was it like working on it?
Parang since we were familiar na with the team, with Yumi Asman na lang, we were kasi they were the ones that I started working with since I was 15, like 2015. Sila na yung like kasama ko sa lahat ng projects and everything.
Yeah.
When we got them involved in the project, I made sure na hindi lang isang side yung nagagawa ng concept. Lahat kami talaga sama-sama nag-conceptualize. We wanted to make it as personal to us at the same time as free for them sa creativity.
Yeah.
Yung concept.
Yeah.
Tapos yun, everything went smoothly kasi yung gusto namin with working with Yumi was very similar kami ng taste in art. Very very similar kami in being free. Parang we're both free souls in conceptualizing. Wala kaming one direction ng art. I think kahit saan mapunta, we're open to everything.
Yeah.
So yun.
Oh, that's cool. Being
Yeah, like
able
if
to
we had
work with-
something specifically we wanted to do, they'd be like, go lang. We'll just
Oh,
record it.
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
Very
Being able to
random.
work, being able to work with a team like that. Nung nakita ko nga yung music video I was like, I was trying to think of how you guys thought of the music video kasi. So parang, I was imagining like the director asking you guys, do you guys want special effects? How many special effects do you guys want? And then you guys just say, yeah.
Grabe yung special effects na yun.
A lot.
That was Jonathan.
Grabe, I love
yung
it.
friend namin.
How many special
Also
effects you want?
yung mga
Yeah.
things, di ba may mga weird things kaming ginagawa sa dulo. That part, parang walang dinictate sa amin na gawin. Sige ko ano yung feel yung gawin.
Naturally.
So yung pagkain ni Kyle ng flowers, hindi sinabi. Yung
Oh,
pagganon ni
siya
Tati, hindi rin sinabi. Everything.
Wild.
Like kung ano na feel namin,
Sobrang
kinapture lang
random.
nila.
Oh, sobrang random nga. But I mean, I feel like that's
Yeah.
what makes the music video fun eh. Alam niyo yun, yung parang sobrang natural lang for all of you, which is really cool. I mean, that seems fun. Now I wish I was there to actually see how it went down.
Next
Feeling ko
time,
nakakatawa
next
yun.
time.
Oh, invite naman, guys.
It was lit. It was lit.
Next music video.
Invite niyo naman
let's
ako.
go, let's go.
Wow. I'm also random. I can also be random. Wow, joke lang. It was really such a great music video, and I feel like it really left an impact, at least on me then, and I'm sure a lot of your fans too. So it was really cool being able to see that from you guys. But even more so now, feeling ko mas excited pa yung mga tao to see what music you guys have cooking up. So do you want to tell us what you guys have planned for this year, especially since we just experienced a new year and we have so much ahead of us?
True that.
So,
Nico, take it away, bro.
Go, Nick.
We're gonna be releasing our next single in a few weeks.
ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, so and we're working on an album that's gonna be dropping in how many months is June from now? Basta around June. We're gonna be dropping an album around June.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're working on a lot of stuff. Tapos we're also releasing I think around summertime. So we're all set I think until September or so. So yun, guys,
Wow.
support our music,
Ang
please.
dami. Yes, it's so
Let's
much
go.
to look
We're
forward
still making more under the radars to be released in the future, so don't worry about that.
Yes.
We got that
Yes.
Yeah.
covered.
More
We got that covered.
More random.
True, guys. I had the pleasure of talking to these, or have the pleasure of talking to these very talented people, and you should definitely check out yung music nila. But before I do let you go, guys, may mga messages ba kayo to everyone who's been listening to you and supporting your music?
Go Kyle.
Oh, well, I'd just like to thank everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Please stream our music. We love your support and we love your feedback. What you want, what you might want us to cover in the future, perhaps. We have some covers on our YouTube. We have also our music video up there as well with DNA Music.
And our performance video.
Our
Yes.
performance
Yeah,
video.
videos.
Stream
Mhm.
Outlaws on Spotify.
Yes. Don't lose your
On all streaming
inspirational spark,
platforms.
everybody.
Yes.
Follow us
Also
on our
follow
social
us.
media.
Go
Yeah.
Kim. Go Kim.
Go,
Okay.
Kim, go,
Go,
Kim.
Ikaw na. Ikaw na. Go
Go
Nico.
Kim. Okay, follow
Okay.
us
Go
on all our
Imay! Go
social media.
Imay! Joke lang.
Go Imay. Hindi, si Imay
Imay,
mag-go.
go Imay, go, 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 go.
Okay, go Imay.
Go Imay.
Go,
Imay, go.
Go
Go
Imay!
Imay.
Go
Imay.
Imay.
Imay!
Ba't ang tahimik mo, Imay?
Nakikinig lang ako. Observant lang ako, observant.
Observant. I love it. But I mean,
Plug
okay.
in. Plug.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Follow us on our social media platforms. On all social media platforms. Facebook, Nameless Kids. Instagram and Twitter, The Nameless Kids. YouTube, Nameless Kids. Am I missing something? Please tell me.
Okay.
Twitter.
Yun lang ata. Okay. So follow us there.
Yes.
Follow.
Guys, make sure to follow them. And as you guys mentioned, you have a couple of covers nga, di ba, na in-upload din you guys. And can I just say, feeling ko lahat ng facets ng music taste ko, you guys have already covered. Like, for example, you guys did BTS. You also did, you did Trip. You also did Han, which is
Yes.
crazy. So talented. You guys are so good. So guys, make sure to check out nga
Thank you
Nameless
so
Kids
much.
on their social media, but also make sure to stream Outlaws. It's out on multiple digital streaming platforms. And I
Yes,
super
sir.
enjoyed our talk today, guys. Thank you so
Yes.
much for joining me.
Next
in my
time ulit.
Kim,
Thank you, Peter.
Kathy, and Kyle. Yes, of course, guys. I'm gonna be in your next music video. Ano ba? Joke lang.
Yes.
Joke lang.
Tama na.
Joke lang yan. Don't ano me. Don't ano.
Recorded
What?
na, recorded na to. Record.
Next time you gotta come in with the character
Ano
outfit as
sabi?
well.
Yes, I will. Next time, I will interview you guys. I will also have a outfit ready. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me at sa lahat nanood ng MYXclusive interview na to. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you,
Once
guys.
again, we have Nameless Kids. So once again, thank you guys. And this has been Sam with 2Ms. I will see you guys next time. Bye.